Hey, this is Alex from the blue team, and this is our FileMaker Pro sprint. So the first thing I want to show you is our attempts at plugins. As you can see right here, we have 5 different plugins actually installed. So we've gotten to the point where they're installed, but actually figuring out where I can utilize them has been a little difficult. So just showing off that we've started taking the beginning steps on getting the third-party plugins. Also, another thing we've done since the last week was changing the record requirements. So if we go to the Manage Database, look at the fields, orders is a pretty nice one that has some good value lists in it. So if you look at the customer number right here for orders, it should be a customer that you already have. So right here, we are forcing it to be someone that's in the customer numbers. And if we look at that value list, customer numbers right at top, if we edit it, it has to be something that's already in the customer C number field. So therefore you can't have an order to a customer that doesn't exist. As you can see, we have some here already for, say, the sex, forcing it to either be the capital M or the capital F. That'll help us in the future so we don't have to worry about doing upper on sex just because a user accidentally put a lowercase m or f. Same thing here with employee, E number, order number for when we're doing order line. You got to make sure that that order is already existing. Shipping method, there's those 3 different types, and the states list, which I will show you right now. It's a little special. So we have sex, we have a drop down. These are your only 2 options that you can choose, is M or F. And then for state, these are all the choices, and it shows both the abbreviation and the actual full state name. But when you actually create a new user, it'll just use the abbreviation. So if you're unsure, there's a bunch of M's here. You know, you got Massachusetts, Maryland, Maine. You don't remember what yours is. You can just click it, changes it to MD, and that's what you'll actually see in your data. And I'll show you the relationship. Here is that states. That's kind of our lookup table right here. It's not related to anything, just used for when we're looking up stuff. Another thing we've done is in the layouts. You see here, you basically have folders is what this is. So we have one for employee where you have both employee and then the list view. So if you want to go to employee, you see it kind of that standard report style. Obviously this will be prettier at the end product, but right now it's just that. And then list is a little bit closer to that table view. So we have each of our fields here and it's down. So when we want to do finds and stuff, we can actually see multiple records at once. And then the final thing I'll show you here is our tabs view. We just got started on this, how we have a customers tab, the employees tab, products, orders, and tables. So if you change the record up here, you see that customers does change as we go through. But if we go to employees, that does not happen. So that's something that we got to work on. That's one of our future tasks. And along with expanding this tab view to kind of get more of our requirements in, this obviously needs to be worked on more, but we have the standard base right here. And then the other future task will be getting those plugins to work so we can actually create the database from a script instead of doing it manually, which we've done so far. So that is our FileMaker Pro sprint for the blue team, and check out our Google Docs sprint as well.